Moms for Liberty. It's one of the largest advocacy groups in the United States, and it could have significant sway in the presidential primaries, according to some. It's holding its annual four-day summit in Philadelphia this weekend, and several Republican candidates, including the former president, will be there. The group boasts a membership of 100,000 women nationwide. And the Southern Poverty Law Center actually called it a hate group this year. The summit has sparked protests and is drawing criticism from a number of people, including elected officials. One of its chapters happened to use a quote frequently attributed to Hitler, but they later apologized for the use of that quote. It appears as though they didn't know that it was Hitler who had said the words he used. We want to bring in the co-founders of the group, Tina Descovich and Tiffany Justice, to discuss everything. To you ladies, thank you for being here. I think there are a lot of people who would wonder, why would we allow you guys on the show? But this is a show where we don't want to lean left or right. We want to bring people to the table to speak and to share their facts or their truths. And so you've obviously, this Hitler quote, can we get to the bottom of this really quickly? Was it an accident?
Yeah, I'd love to talk about that. So, in fact, they did know that it was a Hitler quote. And the reason that they used it was because they're concerned, that our parents are concerned, that there's indoctrination happening in our schools. We have government schools, and some of the information that's being shared in the schools with the children is not education. It feels like indoctrination. And so that was a warning cry to parents. And, you know, never in a million years would our moms ever think that anyone would think they supported Hitler. And I think any characterization to that point is just ridiculous.
Yeah, and you know, I've actually heard other people use quotes from Hitler, from Marx, just kind of illustrating that this is a socialist agenda, and comparing what we're seeing with some of the critical race theory or with some of the gender education. They're comparing it to those socialists from another era and saying that they really believe in their hearts that the government is trying to, as socialists did back in the day, use state programs to control a generation. Is that essentially what you all are fired up about?
Absolutely, it's what we're fired up about. We have watched what's happened to our own organization over the last 2 years, and we know the government is used as a weapon. The Biden administration has used its tools, its organizations, its offices to come after moms that have spoken out at school board meetings. The DOJ, the FBI, it has actually happened to our moms. This is not something we're fabricating in our minds. We are sounding the warning cry.
Do we look like the face of domestic terrorism? Honestly, I'm a mom of...
You know, it is an interesting day we're in. We are in another vortex for a lot of people. I know that Robert F. Kennedy Jr., he spoke recently at our town hall here at NewsNation. He was scheduled to speak at an event with you all and then later declined. Let's listen to a soundbite really quickly here.
I don't agree with anybody who says that we shouldn't respect gay rights. Or anybody else's rights. If you're an American, you have those rights, and everybody should respect them. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that those are protected.
Now, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Speaking about gay rights, because, of course, you all are well known for your stance on gender-affirming care, on teaching children in schools about whether it's transgender, LGBTQ+, Pride Month, et cetera. You all are against that. Can you tell viewers watching at home why this is such a central issue, especially as it seems to be one of the top issues for the GOP this year?
Yeah, I want to be clear, first of all, we have gay members, we have gay chapter chairs, we have members who have gay kids. So this isn't about LGBTQ. This is about the fact that children are being sexualized in school. We absolutely agree that everyone should be treated equally in America. We were saddened that Robert Kennedy decided not to speak. And, we're excited to introduce Jamie Michelle today from Gays Against Groomers to stand with us to protect children. So I think there's been a lot of misinformation shared about our organization. And this is an opportunity for America to see what Moms for Liberty and Joyful Warriors are all about.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.